Yes. Good afternoon. I am QUAN, and this is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Excuse me if I have any problems. My admirers have hacked my laptop again, but oh my God, that cannot steal away my joy. Baby, I did not. Who ancestors is friends with Trump? Just kidding. Somebody is about to get a lot of money and a lot of justice for something that was done to you during the past administration. I have karma is just getting started. I have White House and I have passed over ancestors. Okay. Now look, I don't care what race you are or who you think you might know, this, that, it does not matter. And I don't care who's in the White House. It doesn't matter who's in the White House. If Pepe Le Pew, the skunk that used to jump around after the love of his life was in the White House, God will use Pepe Le Pew to bring you justice. Do you understand? God is bringing somebody or several of you all justice financially for what somebody did to you. Someone that sabotaged your relationships and your finances is going to be served karma through the current administration. And that's exactly what they're telling me. Okay. And I hope y'all like my title. But it's the truth. Now, there are some people that'll say, oh, well, Trump's a racist, or Trump's a misogynist, or he's this, or he doesn't like women, or he wants to control blah, 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 blah. If you got your head on right, and you're smart and you know how to save money and you know how to live in a way and balance your finances, and you have a balanced ego and you have self-control over your sexual energy, you don't got nothing to worry about. You don't have nothing to worry about. It is all a big show. That's right. The point is, I want you to understand, when it's time for you to get karmic justice for wrongs that were done to you, it does not matter who is in office. For all you care, I mean, Saddam Hussein can come back to life and be in office. Hitler could be in office. It don't goddamn matter. But something that they are going to do as far as certain laws and people that will put into place, or the way it's going to happen or be handed down, it don't matter your race, your color, how much money you have. Something's going to be done with the new administration, and that's going to be karma, or God's way of bringing you divine justice, because you have great fortune coming toward you. Okay? You have great fortune coming toward you. And there is, because you're going to be seen as a person, or you are seen as a person of high honor. And all that can mean is, you know how society tends to judge people by your money and your status. Whether or not you're a person of high honor depends on if you have a title and how big your title is. Are you an important member with an important title in society? Do you have a government job? Are you a doctor, a lawyer, a biologist, a marine biologist, a scientist? Do you work for NOAA? Do you have a job working for NASA? Do you have a whatever? Banking, finances, whatever, teaching. It does not matter. You're a person of high honor. Okay. That means you're a respected person in the community, and love in the reverse for a main female. So there's somebody here that did something against you during the current administration, and they're getting ready to be sent on a very long journey. Okay. Something's going to be happening to this person for a very long time, possibly for the rest of this life cycle. And that's going to be their karma. They're about to lose their stability, their home, and their whole way of life is about to be downgraded. I told y'all that wheel was going to turn. As you get ready to receive this great fortune, this person's whole quality of life is going to cascade right down to the bottom of the wheel in hell, where they belong, for whatever they did to you. Okay. And how it's going to come about is some new laws that has to do with the new administration that's coming into office right now. Somebody's going to get caught on the hook for some new law, or it's going to be a new judge and a new police chief, a new, you understand what I'm saying? There are going to be replacements all over. And I know I'm speaking about North America. I don't know where other countries do their elections, but it's because of the new people that are about to be put into places and positions instead of the old administration, that whoever harmed you is going to get caught up in some type of situation that they committed in this administration where everybody had protection. But now you're going to see how tough things are about to get on a lot of people. And people are going to complain and be like, oh, no, this is too controlling. This is that. This is too that. But in the same token, that is exactly how some of your karmic people that didn't heal and heal their behaviors are going to get their karma, because it's going to be some new law for that karmic woman that came into your relationship because she wanted to energy vampire from you. So she started having sex with the next of yours so they could do a death spell to have you killed and this, that, and the other. But in the meantime, because she was in that low vibrational energy and never healed, she might have, over the past few years, maybe had about 2 kids. Maybe she had a baby or an extra baby, and some laws are about to happen where, because the money from whatever contract or secret society they were benefiting from is no longer available to them, they might cut back social services. They might cut certain things off to a lot of people. And a lot of people are going to be like, wait a minute, I didn't know that, because I lacked foresight to be able to tell that this gravy train's not going to last forever. So I didn't make any preparation. I'm telling you, a lot of different types of karmic energies that were busy engaging and doing spell work on you, focusing on you, faking a pregnancy by a man that they were trying to stop you from dating, and all of that foolishness. Both men and women that were engaging in investing their time and energy into trying to cause problems for a lot of you. Those are the same people now that suddenly the rug is going to be pulled from under them, and there are going to be laws made where they're going to be scratching their head and their head is going to be spinning, because they're going to need help now with the situations that they created during the time when they were promised wealth and great fortune if they could tear you down and destroy your life. They didn't make another plan. They put all their eggs in one basket, and that one basket is, oh man, we are going to be so rich because the government backed us in committing crimes against divine feminines and masculines, and now we're about to be rich. But in actuality, these people are about to go to jail or have restraints put on their life. A lot of them have gotten records now, and they've gotten themselves into karmic situations. And a lot of them are stuck with children and babies that they don't even want. And you're going to see it. And then the help they look for, they're not going to get. They're not going to get the help they're looking for, because a whole bunch of new laws are going to come in place, and a lot of people are going to get caught up. I'm telling you, they're going to get caught up, and their head going to be spinning so fast, they're not going to understand how things changed, how their life rapidly declined overnight into a state of homelessness, into a car with 2 children, into this situation. And these are the people that you kept begging to leave you alone. These are the people that you kept saying, please focus on yourself. Child, look at you. You have your whole life ahead of you. Stop doing spell work. Look at you, baby. You're beautiful. You're young. You don't even have no children. Why don't you focus all your energy on trying to get ahead right now and take advantage of programs and things to help you get ahead? No, I want to do spell work on you. No, I want to block your love life so we can all sit back and laugh at how we threw all this pussy at that man that you was in a relationship with, because we were paid to do it, because we were going to energy harvest. No, we're going to focus I'm going to keep on doing it. And you're like, no, sweetheart, focus on yourself. You're wasting your time on me. You can't hurt me. There's nothing you can do. But they kept on, and a baby or 2 might have come out of some of these interactions. And now you're going to see how quickly all these people's lives literally spiral into desperation, and depravity. You're going to see it now. Somebody, I'm telling you, and you are seeing it, because you're seeing some of them throwing babies out over the side of, because they were manipulated into thinking it was funny or fun and games to do spell work on you. And now that the shit didn't hit the fan, and we have a new president, a new administration, new laws, new everything coming into play, these people are going to be like, they're in for a rude awakening. But this is what I've got. Right now, you're at peace, and somebody is to their boiling point in jealousy and envy because of your peace. They don't believe that you literally transitioned along with everybody else from the last administration to this administration, and peacefully and financially sound, even with all they did to sabotage you. Even before you got this great fortune, you found a way to make yourself financially sound. And how'd you do that? By being a healed individual. Okay. You know the difference between your wants and your needs. And you're about to come into abundance now, because you already found prosperity in abundance in the things that you already have, because you're so resourceful. Whoever you are, you have a resourceful mind and a resourceful spirit, and you show gratitude for every blessing you have, and it's not in the form of money. And because you reside in that energy, the real abundance, the money abundance is coming to you now. Great fortune is coming to you because you went through a period of growth. And you grew without hurting anybody. You went to a period of self-reflection and growth without hurting another. And that takes courage, because you know growth is pain. It's painful to grow, not just physically, but because the physical part of the pain in your growth is sometime when you've got to subject yourself to maybe working 1, 2, maybe 3 jobs. Subject your body to strenuous activities and doing things sometime for yourself that's very difficult and very hard. Getting up sometime, getting on the bus with your baby, doing all type of jobs and things sometime for yourself to maintain your peace. So you don't have anyone using, abusing, or causing an imbalance to your spirit. Sometimes you have to do things for yourself. Okay? It takes a lot of courage to have to go off of your own physical strength to make sure that you create a strong and stable foundation for yourself. And also by protecting your emotional and mental state while you're doing it, which means you have to do it alone with no help from no man or from no woman or whatever the case, or no toxic people. You had to stand alone. It takes courage to be able to withhold a lot of pain from the things you might have had to endure physically. And then that come along with isolation, when there's no one there to help you, when you've been ostracized and isolated from everyone, even having a single friend. It takes courage to be able to stand on your own 2 feet and move your own furniture, and just, you understand what I'm saying? All of the things that you have to do, because understand, there were tactics used on some of you all to force you to get into a low vibrational relationship so that they could capsize on that sacred energy of yours that they wanted through sex. And your family and community was told not to help you, and everybody to pull their energy back from you. So that way, as if you were a woman, so that way you'd be out here alone. They would sabotage you financially. So you wouldn't have the money to really pay to do the things that you needed. Wow, they sent karmic low vibing men to try to rob you of your energy, to be in a relationship where you're less than being fulfilled. You're being breadcrumbed and treated like shit. But you have to do that so that you can get the help you need. If you have to move, relocate, you don't have the money, you need to move furniture, you need this, that, and the other. And if you have brothers, sisters, uncles, aunties, and cousins, nobody lift a finger, everybody block her, everybody back off, because we trying to get her energy. And everybody agreed to do it. Everybody fucking, and it could be a man or a woman. Take it as it resonates, because I'm talking about justice for all of these things that were orchestrated in your life to put you in a position of vulnerability, where even as a woman, what I'm talking about right now is the strength and the courage to even do the physical tasks that were beyond what you could barely do, but you still mustered up the strength to do it. Even if you hurt your ankle, fucked up your knee and had water on the knee for a year after, or if you had to lift and move and push, if you were financially sabotaged and isolated by family, friends, and community, so that you'd be forced to ask the help of a man, but he won't help you unless you're in a relationship with him and he's low vibing. This is the energy they wanted you in. But in order for you to heal, you had to isolate your energy from anyone that was toxic. So you had to have courage and strength to be able to perform any type of physical task alone by yourself with no help. That took strength. And your ancestors watched with tears in their eyes while your family turned a blind eye because they were paid money to. While your ancestors sat there and watched. Your ancestors saw everything that you went through, and the people that that orchestrated this against you to put your back against the wall, and you could have caved in, but whoever you are, you did not. Instead, you were able to grow and to heal, even if that meant physical exhaustion, working to the point of complete exhaustion, moving your own furniture or anything you needed to do for yourself and did not have help because people were paid in your family, friends, community to stay away from you so that they could trap you, so that you would have to have sex in a low vibrational relationship. And you said, you know what? That's all right. If I got to do what I got to do all by myself, physically and emotionally and spiritually, and if I have to labor physically to protect my emotional and physical body, then that's what I'm gonna have to do. And you did it. Courage. And now somebody regrets everything they put you through. I'm speaking to everybody that's been gang stalked and isolated from everybody that's been told never to help you. Not because you're a nasty person, not because you're mean, but because somebody wanted to spiritually grape you and take your productive energy from you through sex of a low vibration. Someone wanted you to be in a prostitute energy. And long ago in the Bible days, a woman that did not have a family and was not married under a man's house was considered a prostitute because she couldn't provide for herself unless she was having sex. And that's the energy they wanted you in. No family, no friends, no community, no husband, just a third wheel or a side piece to somebody that's married that can come see you whenever they want to see you and breadcrumb you to barely be able to pay your bills. So that they could have access to you sexually anytime they wanted. This is what a lot of you might have gone through, both men and women even. And these people, there's somebody here now that regrets taking action to help these people to collaborate this type of situation for you. And their karma is getting started in this new administration. God is working through President Trump. Believe it or not, the people that sacrifice working hard in their own lives to focus on themselves, to build themselves, to go through any physical and mental labor alone they had to go through in order to grow during that period of the last administration. In this administration, they're going to collapse. They're not going to thrive, but you are going to thrive because you had to learn how to buckle down and discipline yourself with food. I'm talking, bitch know how to make rice about 10 different motherfucking ways with a bag of mixed vegetables. You think I'm Chef QUAN, goddammit. But yes, winter is here. Winter is here for everybody that was getting paid all that money under these demonic contracts to oppress us. And now we're going to be eating lobster and pasta. Not me. That's not what I'm going to eat. I'm going to eat something else. I'm going to eat what I cook because I can cook, child. My food tastes better than anybody restaurant I've ever been to. But you understand what I'm saying. So these are the cards that came out. And I immediately knew what it was. I was not even done shuffling my cards, but I had to go ahead and put that title in there because as soon as God revealed it to me, I said, oh my God. They said it came out just like this. Passed over ancestor, White House, and karma's just getting started. It came out just like that. And that let me know exactly I knew what they were talking about. What they were saying was, it does not matter if it's President Trump or President Humpty Dumpty, pronounced with an umpty. It don't matter if it's President Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. It don't matter if it's President Snuffleupagus. It does not matter who the president is. Somebody that is going to be in a position of authority, God is going to use through your ancestors, those people, to make sure now something is about to come to you that belongs to you. This is going to be through the court system and other things that people were getting away with now. They let the shit go on too long, and now without killing you, we've made it to a new administration. And it don't matter if you feel like you support this administration or not, their policies or not. There are ways around anything you want to do, y'all. Okay, y'all know what I'm talking about. But it's ways around anything that you want or need to do. You don't got to worry about. Who's in office don't matter. But what God said is through President Trump instituting certain very strict laws, and yeah, they're going to do heavier surveillance, and they're going to be using a lot of more controlling technology to do that. But believe it or not, I hate to say it, but that's how you're going to get your karma, because you're innocent and you haven't been out here committing any crimes. But through the new high levels of surveillance that they're about to put on these motherfuckers, that's how your karma is going to come to you. Now, we know we don't agree with all that goddamn surveillance and privacy and cameras in the eye, but this is the way God's going to bring you your karma even still. God will use a tree. God will use a banana peel and make that bitch slip and fall and break her motherfucking back. Do you understand? Anything can be used. Anything. Food, a grape. God will be like, go ahead and eat the grape while you're grocery shopping, and the bitch will choke and pass out and have a heart attack on the ground. I'm just saying, a grape, a president, a racist police officer, it does not matter. It doesn't matter who the person is or if they're evil or good. That does not matter. When that karma, that wheel of karma is turning, anything that is living on this planet can be used, period. If it's a racist cop and somebody that hacked your account, stole all your money, and broke in your house when you wasn't there, if it's a racist cop, that's the motherfucker that's going to pull their ass over and so beep up their ass all upside the head and turn off their body camera while they fucking do this shit. I'm just keeping it a buck with you. Do you understand? Anybody can be used. Anybody. I'm trying to tell you, people get their just due. And it sounds crazy, but it don't really sound crazy, because you know it doesn't matter. God can use even racism to execute judgment on people that have wronged you. And they'll be like, you profiling me. And God will be your ancestors be like, no, we set that up. We know this person don't like East Indians. They really don't like your ass. But that's the reason why we put him on this route here. Because we know that he's going to profile you and he's going to beat the shit out your ass. We know it's racist, but see, you got karma. And that's why you're the one that's going to get caught up with this person, and they're going to get off and get away with it. Now, they wanted me to pull a chakra card, and they want someone to make sure that they stay in an energy of using more logic right now. Meaning, don't let nobody try to play on your emotions. Baby, after all that's been done to me, QUAN, right up until this weekend, after all that's been done to me, baby, you don't got to worry about me being in my emotions about no motherfucking body. Baby, you could be out there in 3-degree weather, breastfeeding the baby. Bitch, I'll be singing while I'm popping and dancing in the car, driving by. I promise you. I'm not in my emotions about no goddamn body. That's okay. I'll let somebody else worry about your ass. It's okay. Because I know it's people out there and the baby didn't do nothing. But what that got to do with QUAN? What that got to do with QUAN? The babies didn't. But the sins of the father are visited upon the sons and daughters. David cursed his whole bloodline. That didn't mean just David. Everybody in David's bloodline was cursed. His children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren were cursed, because he set somebody up to be unalived and killed just because he wanted to have sex with somebody's wife. And he blocked somebody's divine masculine from their divine feminine. And he got cursed for that. How dare you? Because you lack self-control over your sexual energy, David. Yes, I favor you. Yeah, you come from a famous royal bloodline and family, and your family has favor, blessings. Yes, Of course, you have favor with God, David, but that does not mean that you get to abuse power and do whatever you want. And you turn a blessed bloodline into a cursed bloodline, and your children are going to suffer because of it. Let's go. So they said to use more logic. Make sure during this season you don't have an overactive heart chakra. Yo, heart chakra. I can't make it up. Make sure in this season you don't have an overactive heart chakra and allow somebody in a season of karma to bring their bad luck and their curse around your ass. Their cursed ass around your ass. So you have to end up dealing with whatever they're going through. And they don't got nothing to lose. So they're going to fuck up your situation. Crown chakra. Active. Rigid thoughts. Okay, underactive. Or that overactive. Okay, I think this is supposed to say overactive. There is someone that either has an over or underactive crown chakra, and it's because they have very, very rigid thoughts. Okay? And then somebody is wallowing in self-pity. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Now I know why I was watching, what's the thing called? The Handmaid's Tale. I've been watching The Handmaid's Tale. May the Lord open. May the Lord, blessed be the fruit. May the Lord open. But nonetheless, I've been saying that I was corny. I know I said it last reading too. But there's somebody in the energy of the actress on The Handmaid's Tale. It's this woman, and I think it's this blonde-haired white woman that plays like the main role, the main character of the general wife who can't have children, so they use the handmaids to have sex with their husbands and birth their children. But the reason I'm bringing her up is rigid thoughts. The person that I'm pulling right now that's been jealous of you and regrets now everything that they did to sabotage your love life and your finances, this main female in the reverse, that love in the reverse, whose whole house of cards is falling. And I'm going to use house of cards. I believe this white woman, she has blonde hair. I believe she's the same actress that played as the wife of Kevin Spacey in House of Cards. Now, she plays, if this is the same actress, she's got the same personality as Kevin Spacey's wife in House of Cards. Very cold, very emotionally detached, very a Queen of Swords reverse type energy. Someone that comes off very cold, icy, reptilian. Someone that can't, like, almost like, I don't want to say copycat energy, almost like somebody that comes from another planet, like reptilian or something, that does not understand human emotions. Okay, so this is the type of person that would watch another woman with her children and family and be puzzled and curious and kind of look and try to study and try to figure out what it is that they're smiling and laughing about, just confused, and then just shake their head. I don't understand why you're playing in a cardboard box with a 3-year-old pretending to play Magic School Bus, and you're a grown-ass adult. You know, it's the type of person that is very rigid. They have very rigid thoughts. Everything has to be in a straight line. Everybody has to walk in a straight line. Everybody should act like a robot. Everybody should be the same religion. Everybody should think, walk, talk, and act. This is the type of personality that does not like seeing people that have their own mind, their own creativity, their own personality, their own taste in music, and too much of their own opinions. And a lot of times when they run into people that don't have this type of, that are not walking in a straight line, they get triggered because other people can access their creativity, and it causes them elated emotions and feelings of joy and happiness in their life. And they can't produce that type of energy, and it makes them feel real sad and depressed because they don't understand your joy, and they don't understand how your mind works. And they're not creative thinkers and open-minded like you are. So it creates jealousy and envy a lot of times. I want to feel what you feel, but I'm incapable of it because my mind does not work the same way that your mind does. It's that type of energy. Like I said, from the House of Cards, the woman that played Kevin Spacey's wife, she would be the best person to describe the personality that I'm picking up on right now. Someone that just doesn't understand how an adult can have so much fun with their daughter or son, a 3-year-old. They don't understand the joy that a grown ass person can have, like running around on a playground with their children, getting in a box and playing imaginary magic school bus. I'm driving the bus now. Like, you're so immature. And no, if you have that type of childlike energy, you handle your responsibilities, but you are a fun parent and you're full of love, creativity, and you know how to express and receive love. Don't ever let somebody talk down or make you feel as if you're doing something wrong, or you're to be looked down on or frowned upon. You're immature because the way you love on your children. A lot of times people will be jealous of how you love on your kids, and they love you because you're fun, and you have an imagination, and you're not afraid to come down to their level to play with your children. That's how you learn what's going on in their mind, and you can utilize those playful moments to teach them as well, because you don't know what your kids are thinking. You got 24 hours in a day, and you don't know how they're perceiving things in the world, and they might need things explained to them. And when you play with your kids and you hear them talk and say things while you're playing different games and reading books and doing things and engaging with them, even if you get on their level and you're playing little people and drawing and things, that's how you get, just like you get to know someone your own age, and you find out things about people you didn't know before. It's the same thing with your children. You find out by engaging with them things about them that you did not know before. And now that gives you an opportunity, if there's a correction that needs to be made or you need to help them. Oh, I didn't know my child was becoming jealous of somebody else at school. Oh, no, baby, we need to talk about that. What's wrong? Why don't you like little Timmy? Because he thinks he's so smart, because the teacher always gives him an A on his spelling bee, and then I don't get an A, I get a B. Oh, okay. But the thing is, why are you mad at them? Timmy studied very hard on his test. Now, if you want to get an A on your test, I can help you to study too. But you have to do the work and focus on yourself. You can be able to talk to yourself. And even when you get older, your kids get older, play with them. I'm just going to tell you really quick. I was in many years ago, I was in a relationship with a son husband, and it was sick. When I think about it, I want to vomit. When I think about it, I want to vomit. Okay. But I was in a relationship with a real son husband. Okay. And I remember him and his mother's birthday was one day apart, bitch. Him and his mother's birthday, he was born like the day before his mother's birthday. So, them motherfuckers been cutting cake hand in hand together every year since the day he was born, having their birthday together, and, this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other. But I remember this is somebody that required all of my fucking attention like a fucking child. It's almost a thing. If anyone has ever dated a son husband, then you will understand what I'm talking about. But what happened with this situation was I remember my daughter and some of her friends sometime would come around. Now, understand, my daughter's around 13 years old, and they would play games, board games like Monopoly and things like that. So I would go with the kids and be like, hey, come on, let's play a game of Monopoly. I made snacks, and in doing that, not only am I having fun with my child, but I am also learning about my daughter and her friends, and learning things and finding out where they are mentally, and what's going on in case I hear a red flag or something or just basically a red flag. That's how you know and find out what is going on in your children's life, and how they're thinking, what mindset they're in. And I remember this ex of mine got so jealous so jealous. Why do you have to go around the kids, this, that, and the other? Stay away from the kids, this, that, and the other. You need to pay attention to me, this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other. You're not a little kid that you got to be playing Monopoly and doing this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other. No. Yes, you should play Monopoly with your kids and talk to them about the stock market and talk to them about money and talk to them about real estate and all these things. But it was because he was a son husband. I remember he was trying to shame me. I remember he's like, what is it? What are you attracted to her little boyfriends? Not boyfriend, but her male friends. It was guys and girls my daughter had friends with that I would make them snacks and they would play board games. And I was like, are you serious? Are you fucking serious? But it was his insecurity. But the point I'm making is people will sometimes try to shame people that have very rigid thoughts because they lack creativity and they have a very narrow-minded way of thinking and living and behaving. And it's hard for them to connect emotionally to other people. And when they see you, sometimes these type of people will try to put you in an energy of feeling shamed or embarrassed, like there's something wrong with you, when in actuality, they feel inadequate because they have the inability to feel. So this person is wallowing in self-pity right now that really regrets, what they did to you as a result of their inability to connect on a real emotional level with people the way you do. That's what the energy I'm feeling is a person that does not know how to connect with other people emotionally, in a fun way. And even if they try to mimic you in the way you connect with people, they're not really feeling it. It's like a struggle for them mentally. It's like exhausting for them because it's not natural for them. Solar plexus, this person is mentally unstable. I told y'all, whoever this person is, due to an imbalance in their solar plexus, and that's Manipura, the sun, this person is suffering from an emotional problem, and it's because they're mentally unstable. Ciao. They also might have an entity feeding in their throat chakra. And this person might be suffering from low blood pressure because they have an underactive heart chakra. Their whole heart chakra is blocked. Got it. They have certain things that can create both overactivity in their heart chakra and underactivity in their heart chakra. And together that just causes it to be completely blocked off. Okay. Heart chakra, underactive, grief. This is someone that's suffering from grief, self-pity, third eye, underactive, denial. So this is also someone that is in denial about who they really are. This is someone that's very much in denial that they're miserable. And that's why they wanted to be wealthy and to be rich. And they needed you to be poor. I talked about that before. That's so interesting. I said, the reason that a lot of very, very wealthy people come around and do mean things to people that they see as being poor is it's not because they don't have enough money and resources to live for generation after generation without needing to bother you. But who validates them as being better than everyone else because of their wealth if they don't come and intervene and interface with your energy? Who's going to validate them? Do you understand? These people, some people need validation of their money. They need someone to validate them because it's not fun having a whole bunch of money for a low vibrational person with a lot of money if you're not going to validate to them why they did it all, because they're sad on the inside. They're sad. They wallow in self-pity, in denial, rigid thoughts, low blood pressure, mental instability. So I need someone to validate that all the things I did to obtain this wealth validates that it was worth it, because my life is better than yours. Now, if I have to use my money to make sure I do things to make sure you never become wealthy and laugh in the process at your pain, that will help me to validate who I am. Because if you're wealthy and happy, you should be able to go off somewhere and live and never come around people again that I guess you want to get away from. They have an entity feeding in their root chakra as well, and their sacral chakra is blocked. They feel detached from people, places, and things. So it's almost like somebody felt so blocked. All of their whoever this person is, all their chakras are blocked and backed up. It's completely blocked off, so they can't feel. This is someone that cannot feel because all their chakras are off and blocked up. And because they're in that state energetically is the reason that they want a lot of money, and they wanted to use that money to torment you to make sure you were not financially abundant or happy in love, because that would validate for them that they did the right thing in whatever they had to do to get great fortune. Because they needed, even if they were doing well financially, they needed to be able to watch and see and monitor your life. That's the only way they could feel better about themselves. Because if you got money and you're happy, why are you watching poor people or people you think are poor? Why are you watching poor people? Why do you come on their lives? And why do you come to spaces where people you deem are poor are having functions and doing things that are positive, or creating venues? Or why do you come to disturb people that you feel like you have more than? If I was wealthy, baby, you wouldn't hear from me. I'm gone. Now, because I'm gonna be hiding. I don't want nobody to know my name. I don't want you to know nothing about me. I'm gonna disappear. I'm gonna walk around in flip-flops. I might even walk around with my hair not dead. I promise you. I don't want. I'm not gonna keep watching people. The true reason these people, whoever this woman is, the true reason she kept watching you is she needed you to validate for her that she was better than you or doing better than you, because she can't feel. That's all I'm hearing. She's like the Grinch. She cannot feel. That's why she's so envious. She's just like, what is it that you feel? All right, let's go, Holy Spirit. Justice. Okay, you somersaulted. So something's been stopped. Yo, the Knight of Wands in the reverse and the Eight of Wands in the reverse. Something's been stopped abruptly. Something has abruptly stopped. And again, White House. This has to do with the change in government. I'm telling you, that's what I'm hearing with this karma is just getting started. What is the obstacle, Holy Spirit? Something just stopped abruptly. That's what I'm telling you. Because of the election and because of the change that and the shift that's about to happen as a result of the new administration going in, a whole bunch of things just abruptly came to a stop, a halt. That's what the Eight of Wands reverse is. Something that abruptly gets cut off. And what it is all of the people, places, things, and tools that someone had access to be in some very destructive energy against you in your life. All right. I have the Five of Pentacles and the Lover's reverse. Someone could have Gemini in their chart, or somebody's breaking up. With House in the reverse, somebody could be getting out of a relationship with somebody, and they're going to be in destitute and poverty. That's a big house right there. Somebody's about to go on a long journey, and that's going to be for the rest of this life cycle. Somebody's going to be dealing with karma. What happened in the recent past? In the recent past, whoever this main female is paid somebody some money to do something to you spiritually, but they couldn't backstab and betray you because somebody was watching. Somebody could be a Virgo, or somebody could be a hermit energy, okay? Or somebody could also be a Capricorn, okay? But somebody knew that somebody was going to be childish against the Empress, okay? Somebody already knew that somebody was going to do something to try to hurt or harm you. So somebody might have taken some action to stop something, but this happened spiritually. So somebody just recently tried to do something to you spiritually, Empress, but they couldn't balance the situation because somebody already knew that someone is extremely childish and immature. So they already did something to stop or halt whatever this person was trying to do spiritually. With this Four of Swords here, somebody went into the spiritual realm here that was paid. They paid somebody to do something to you spiritually. Okay. Somebody here is the Empress. That might be your energy. Okay. Somebody could be a Libra. Somebody could be a Gemini. Someone could be a Capricorn. Somebody could be a Virgo. And tell me more about the situation right now. Tell me more about the situation with this house in reverse. Okay. Somebody might be collaborating here to bring somebody either a large amount of money. This could represent this great fortune that we're talking about here. Oh, and that's where the envy is coming in, because you're already at peace. So the tears inside my joy, is that what Stevie Wonder song said? The joy inside my tears, my dyslexic ass. You're already at peace, and this person is so envious that you're at peace and you're about to receive great fortune and abundance, okay, due to your growth and courage. So not only do they regret their actions because they can't come to you for help, but the thing about it is they can't take action to disturb your peace. The Ace of Wands in the reverse. Got it. So somebody is collaborating to bring you something that's about to bring you great fortune right now. And they've already put a stop to whoever this woman is, main female in the reverse, whose life is downgrading and falling apart. And she cannot stand the fact that you're at peace right now in your life and no one is bothering you and you're okay. And you've got great fortune coming toward you. So she literally, yes, they tried it. She might have been working with an intentional camel toe that dresses sexy for attention, but she literally just can't stand the thought of you being at peace. The thought of you being at peace is eating her behind up. She is losing her her shit. Oh my God. Whoever this woman is, these troubles can't come to her fast enough. They need to come to her quickly so she'll have something to do, because an idle mind is the devil's playhouse. This woman, even after everything is over and she can't stop your blessings from coming toward you, she said, I know what I can do. I can disturb your sleep by spiritually attacking you. So it's kind of a thing where she knows there's nothing she can gain at this particular time from attacking you or doing whatever she did to cause and wreak havoc in your life. So she just does not want you to be comfortable in your own space. That's what's going on right now. She literally does not want you to be comfortable in your own space. So she just keeps on sending spell work to you, trying to see if she can get you to go into a back and forth with her, so you can't just relax. It's almost like she wants to be like a mosquito, like, oh, bitch, you will never, ever have one peaceful day. I will be busy. And these are the people that end up with some type of terminal illness that oftentimes don't understand how they ended up with a terminal illness and trying to get treatment and stay alive. I don't understand. I didn't do nothing to nobody's. Y'all know them people. When in actuality, when they had idle time, they spent all their idle time just trying to make you uncomfortable in your own space. This woman is nowhere physically around you, but she won't stop throwing spell work at you because she hates the fact that you have peace. She hates the fact that you can curl up on your couch and read whatever book you want and without being disturbed. Maybe you run a very disciplined household with your children and you can get free time and do what you want to do because of the way you love and discipline your kids, the way you run your home. You're able to do things that you want to do whereby she might not be able to. Let's go. The only kids I have are my boy and girl, Offset and Osar. Those are my cats. And they're very disciplined. Y'all said I'm a lie. I know, I heard you. Y'all said that I'm lying because y'all didn't see him jump up on this table. That's because he's disciplined. He's just a little spoiled. All right. So this woman that just wanted revenge on somebody for being possibly intelligent and beautiful, tried to steal something. Oh, that's why house is in reverse here. And this is not like your body house. This might be a physical house or land matter. And got someone to use an energy weapon on you, okay, with someone that you had dinner and drinks with to Neuralink you in the past, okay? But that Neuralink is destroyed and permanently disabled and does not work inside of you. So even if there are remnants of whatever type of Neuralink device was used and implanted inside of whoever you are, if the camera works or anything else works, the parts and aspects of the Neuralink that can cause you to have an aneurysm or a heart attack or anything else to happen to you are not working. You understand? They can cause you to have a blood clot. Okay. That's the dark side to Neuralink types of technology and chips. They use it as a weapon against targeted people. And whoever this woman is, they wanted revenge against you for nothing more than being beautiful and intelligent and having favor with God. It's simple. Don't ever try to wreck your brain trying to figure out, well, did I do something? Because good people that have a conscience will wreck their brain to figure out, well, what did I do to offend you? No, seriously, I need to know, because for you to want to take my life, please, I have to know because you have a conscience. And if you've offended somebody, you want to know because of the type of person that you are. But you're like, what? Let me think back in history. If this woman is a family member of yours, you're going to go back and be like, well, did I ever do something to her? Let me think. What did I do? Because naturally and instinctively, being a higher vibrational person, you know how to reflect. So the minute something is wrong, the first thing you do before you look outside yourself to solve a problem is high vibrational people. The first place we go is within and inside. Okay. But if you do it too much, it might mean you have an overactive heart chakra. But because we know how to self-reflect, the first place we go is inside and think, well, let me think back and recount. Have we ever had a fight, an argument? Did I ever do anything? Even when someone tries to have you unalived and killed, you're sitting up there trying to figure out and justify, well, they had to have a reason. I mean, it's no reason, but did I do something to that person? No, you did not do anything. You did nothing to them at all whatsoever. They're just jealous because of who you are and what you are. So don't ever wreck your brain in trying to figure out, how could someone be in this type of energy so strong and for so long for me that I haven't done something to? So it's got to be something I did. It's not you. Somebody just wanted revenge. And clarify, Holy Spirit, what did they just want revenge for? To being closed off the Two of Swords, the King of Swords, and the Sun. Because the King of Swords is closed off to them. Okay, and they see you as the sun. Got it. So whoever this woman is, I know exactly what that is. The Two of Swords with the King of Swords and the Sun. Somebody is married to a man. For somebody, this woman got married to a man that's closed off emotionally to whoever this main female is, because they like you, whoever you are. You don't have no control over that. And I feel like, you know how some women will go around another man and have all their breasts showing except the nipples, and wear something so tight or so revealing and so sexual, and be like, I didn't do nothing wrong. It's not like I'm trying to do nothing. That's not my problem. If your husband is attracted to me, that don't have nothing to do. No, that's not who you are. Yeah, it's not one of them people, one of them goofy broads that dress overly sexual and then be like, I didn't do anything to that woman. It's her fault if her husband is attracted to me, and you walking around looking like you know what I'm talking about, y'all. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about whoever she got married to, they like you all the way around as a person because of your personality, your intellect, your intelligence, your level of depth, your level of not being superficial. Whoever you are, you're very tapped in. You're spiritually awakened, aware. You have a lot of knowledge, okay? And you're not superficial. You are a person of substance. You understand? And you're beautiful on top of that. You're a whole package. It's not that whoever this woman is, you went around trying to entice her husband or dress overly sexy or try to make sure you really get dressed up when you go on to visit her so her husband will notice you. That's not what I'm talking about. This is a woman that got upset because her husband is attracted to your spirit, you as a whole, just period. And she's not like you. Remember what I told you. This is a woman that is very cold, very rigid, and detached. This is the type of woman that does not understand how you play with your children and how you can become very imaginative and literally pretend to be a spaceship flying with your kids. And you could be 40 something years old pretending to be a spaceship, or to pretend to be Thomas the damn train or some shit. But she is cold and icy. You understand? Like, why would I want to play with them? My kids have money. They have everything they need. You know, I don't understand. And I send them to the best schools because I married rich, you know, but when they see you and the connection that you have with people and your children and people that you've been in relationships with is so organic, and they're numb and they're like ice on the inside. And that's what they want revenge on you for, because her husband, that King of Swords I just showed you with the sun, sees you as the sun because you're so loving and your energy is so authentic and organic. And he knows she's icy cold. And he knows that she just doesn't have the same personality. And he sees you as the sun. And that's why she wants revenge on you. Whoever this woman is, depending on who she is to you and how long she's been a part of your life. If this is a woman that's always been around since childhood, it could have been like that your whole life. With relationships that she got in, it could be a thing where all of her boyfriends were always attracted to you. And you might have tried to stay away from her and her boyfriends or whoever she dates. You might have tried your best, you know, because you know she's funny acting, but still, but no. Anyone I date, when our friend group all gets together or the family gets together, they always end up gravitating toward you and liking you. And whoever you are, you're innocent. You didn't do anything. You just might have that type of personality a lot of people fall in love with, men and women. You understand? So I wanted to know why she wanted revenge on you. That's what I wanted to know. And now this is why she wants revenge on you. She wants revenge because someone that she was married to sees you as the sun. Now, maybe this person never had any intentions on doing anything to you, but this, I get an energy almost like, why can't you play with the kids like so-and-so? When we all had that game night and all the parents came together and it was a game night, the kids all played, we had wine, and we had a good time. You know, you saw how so-and-so was playing with our kids and her kids. Why don't you ever play with our kids like that? You know, I feel like a Negan type energy. Whoever this King of Swords husband of hers is, I feel an energy like with that sun energy. I feel like I don't think they said anything sexual, But I think it had more to do with comparing whoever you are to them and their parenting style to your parenting style, and just little nuances about just your whole warm aura. Okay. And hey, why don't you do this with our girls? Or why don't you, like, and I could see her code energy. Like who? Like Sarah? Is that what this is about? Sarah again? Why don't you go fuck Sarah? It's some energy like that. That's why she wants revenge on you. Because this has become a heavy, you don't know how burdened this woman was by this like nagging energy by this woman. You don't know how much whoever she was married to, whatever this King of Swords was saying to her, it kept echoing like in her thoughts, in her dreams and nightmares. It was tormenting her day and night. It's almost like, why can't you be more like your older sister? Why can't you be more like your older brother? Over and over again, echoing. That's the 10 of Wands. You don't know the burden, why this woman attacked you. You don't know the burden she was carrying psychologically. And it's all because of you. And it don't got a goddamn thing to do with you, for real. But she felt like if she could just get rid of you, if you would just disappear and go away, then her husband wouldn't have anyone else to compare her to. So he would see her as the sun. But she just is not warm enough. That's what I'm hearing. The sun is your warmth and your organic, authentic way that you love people, places, and things. That's it. The Chariot, someone might have Cancer in their chart, or someone might be trying to move forward with something. Let's go. This real estate land matter. Someone had someone. Now, this woman was a part of a secret society, and she orchestrated to have energy weapons on you because she had another friend of hers here. Or this could even be a couple, a Cancer and Aries, possibly, or an Emperor in the reverse. She had a lot of friends now. Whoever this woman is, she had a lot of friends and a lot of people and access to a lot of resources. And one of those resources was the ability to orchestrate energy weapons to be used on whoever you are. Somebody might be even a spiritual practitioner that is no longer in some devil energy against you, toxic energy against you, whereby before they was helping this woman. Okay. And that's the truth. They were helping this woman to create the type of illusion surrounding you and who you were so that she could get people to attack you with energy weapons and to sabotage your finances, to catfish you. And what I'm getting is, this is what this woman abused you by having you entered into a gang stalking program that was orchestrated by the government. And how she got everybody to agree, I guess, in your family, community, and friends, is this woman told everybody that you tried to seduce her husband, or something about you destroying her marriage because her husband, you might have done something to try to make her husband fall in love with you, or something like that. That was the lie she told. That's what she said. That's what I'm letting you all know. And whoever you are, this is confirmation for you. It never got back to you. People just started isolating because everyone agreed to allow this woman to, enter you up for sacrifice in the Hunger Games, which is when the energy weapons started and all these other things. There was a much bigger agenda going on here. But whoever this woman is, when you started going through the energy weapons, the gang stalking, the hacking, the stealing of your money, to be being followed and being gang stalked at work, malicious, horrible rumors. You understand, whatever job you worked at, she spread rumors about what a bad person you were and how you were jealous of her and her husband. She might have even made up a story about how you tried to seduce her husband or try to have sex with him, or out of pure air. You may have never even been alone in the same room with this woman's husband in your entire life. But whatever she said, it got a lot of people on her side. So it had to be extreme, and it could never get back to you so you could defend yourself. This is the truth right now, y'all. This is the exact truth. And then the people that are also a part of the secret society wherein they were gang stalking you at work, she made sure any job you went to, that the people that do the gang stalking that belong to these secret societies, she made sure that she made this rumor follow you anywhere you went, and told them her sob story about how you destroyed her family. And whoever you are, you did nothing of the sort at all whatsoever. Whoever you are, I don't know, maybe you've never even been alone with her husband ever. Maybe you picked up on how insecure she was. You might have seen her husband all of 4 times in your entire life. And each time she was right there by his side, but she went behind the scenes and told everybody that you might have done something, met him up in a hotel, and you don't have a clue. I don't know exactly, the depth of the lie, but whatever she said, it was a complete lie that she conjured out of thin air. And it had so many people in so much negative energy for you. Whoever you are, I feel like you were a single mother. So she figured, if I'm married and you're a single mother, people are more than likely to believe it. If I'm married and we're doing well financially and you're a struggling single mom that's trying to balance your situation, it's more believable that it'll be more believable if I sabotage your love life and finances. People will believe that you're bitter because you're not having a good life, and they'll believe the lie that you tried to sleep with my husband because you're poor, you're a single mom, you're this, you're that. You understand? It's sick. It's really sick. Every person this woman got to go against you should take her ass in a room somewhere and give her a straight beat down with fists. Seriously. Me, I wouldn't have gone along with no shit like this. Because for one thing, I mind my damn business. And for two things, you don't know when somebody's lying, and you don't know what somebody's agenda is. You don't never know what a person is capable of doing. So that's the reason why you don't never sit up there and go along with somebody's lie or foolishness. If they crying and this, that, and the other, about it, well, I hope you work your situation out. I'll pray for you. But don't you get involved, because you don't know if that person is just being manipulative because they're jealous of another person and they're really a sociopath or not. You just don't know. But there were people that jumped like they sprung off a goddamn diving board and dove right into the deep end. In church and everywhere else, that had not a clue if it was true or not. But they sure did jump and dive right into the deep end. Yeah, somebody has the truth and the clarity about all the illusions. These are people that help to create illusions about you, and they knew it wasn't true about you. They were very childish in the lies and the slander against you with this Page of Cups reversed, and they gaslit a lot of people about you too. Yeah, and they spread this everywhere, even to a strength card, Leo energy. They lied to, there might have been a love interest or someone that might have, you could be a Leo or this could be a Leo, but somebody told somebody, was so overly emotional about whatever lie this person told on you. So you could have had a love interest. You could be a Leo or they could be, but somebody got Leo placement in their chart. Somebody told possibly a masculine that had an interest in you this lie about you. And it made them very emotional, feel some kind of way about you because of what they told this person about you. And it was to make sure that you could never be seen in a respectful way to any potential good person good man or woman. The Nine of Pentacles. And this is someone that was single at the time that had an interest in you. And instead they let it go and released it, and they moved on from you. Okay? Instead they moved on. And the messed up thing is, child, imagine you meet somebody that takes an interest in you and you invite them to your family reunion while y'all are still like dating, getting to know each other. And imagine when your back is turned, imagine your own family members pulling this person to the side when you're not paying attention and making up a straight lie and telling it to a person. But it's not just one family member. It could be your mother, your aunties, some cousins, and some male family members. Imagine how hard it might be to go against when you have a whole family that, or almost a whole family that all testify that this is the truth about you, but it's a lie, but they're being told that this is the truth. That's a very hard pill to swallow because it's not like one person is saying something that you can investigate yourself. Imagine someone's whole entire family backing somebody up on something they know is a straight lie about you. Most likely a person, I mean, I have more sense than that, but most people will be like, wow, I know your own mother wouldn't say that. There's no way your own mother would say that about you. I mean, and then all your uncles and everybody in your family would say that about you if it wasn't true. Yeah, after this reunion, I'm gonna back away from her. I'm gonna break up with her. But imagine they're all doing this because somebody in your family that's jealous of you, or feminine that's trying to get away with stealing some real estate or some inheritance from you. This was a plot because these people all wanted to get money because your own family is gang stalking you. And this is what they do when you bring somebody around. Imagine your family taking years of your life and stopping you from being in a productive relationship because they all been paid money to be a part of a gang stalking program. So they'll all get together in on the same lie to tell anybody, any suitors that come towards you. I'm trying to tell you, these people, they're touching my neck right now. These people are going to get karma. These people are going to get so much karma. Let's go, Holy Spirit. Ooh, that thing did a back all day. Look at President Trump, y'all. I can't make it up. Look at Trump, y'all. She had up to 3 King of Pentacle reverse, Emperor. I think this Emperor was in the reverse, and then a Chariot energy. She had a little group. For somebody, whoever this woman is, she tried to steal some land from you. That's why she did all this. Not just land, possibly a house. But you see President Trump over here standing as the Hierophant. You're about to get justice. And I'm telling you, this is the message I'm giving you right now. You're about to get justice through this new administration for the gang stalking. Not saying that they're an honest administration. They know what it is, but it doesn't matter because a lot of these people don't like each other anyway. The King of Swords, I can't make it up. So for somebody, this woman and your family or whoever she was connected to, they were trying to get away with stealing real estate or a house from you as well. And somebody's been having someone watch, possibly someone that maybe gets downloads, or someone might be spiritual, or someone has awareness. Okay. Somebody is aware that somebody has been taking risk to hurt and harm you. This High Priestess in the reverse energy. They've been watched. And what else? Holy Spirit. Real estate, land, and theft. I can't make it up, y'all. You moving to calmer waters, baby. It's over. That's it. They're under judgment. They've been watching this person the whole time. They've been waiting for this administration to end. Somebody, the Page of Pentacles, somebody that might have had to leave these people and walk away for a brand new start, that's not going to move forward or stop moving forward, could not move something forward any longer that they might have been helping somebody to do, that got on the right side of things after some spell work they did on you in the past backfired. So they might have maybe aligned themselves with somebody in this new administration here. You see Trump over here in his red little Hierophant gown. Look at this. I'm lifting up the Empress. Whoever this person is right now, it could be a man or a woman, but they're in a King of Swords energy. They're showing up as the Empress. Okay? So this is someone in their power right now that's balanced themselves out. Their masculine and feminine energy. They might have aligned themselves with somebody that could help them to bring you justice. They had to start Page of Pentacles all over again when spell work that they did for this person backfired. And they might have lost some level of their foundation or abundance. But now this person, they worked with somebody in the government. It might be someone in the new administration. And this person is under judgment now. And this person is going to move to calmer waters. So there you go. So I don't know how this is going to come to you. Bitch. I split the deck. I said, I don't know how this is going to come to you, but there might be an incoming message that you might receive in the near future that has to do with something that was left behind for you. This might be land or a house, real estate for somebody. Child. How? Because there's a real one that stand on business that took some kind of action to help you. So somebody that's a real one that stand on business, they took some action to help you. Y'all really want me to say how? Because of an extreme narcissistic family and friend dynamic, somebody might have cancer, AIDS, or an STD, or someone could have fallen very sick as a backfire from some spell work they did to you. Somebody could be a Virgo or a hermit that tried to get away with moving forward with something. Okay. But right now, this person, the Knight of Cups reverse. What's the Knight of Cups reverse? Right now, this person is no longer an ally to these people. The High Priestess. Okay, got you. Yeah, right now, whoever this person is, they're at odds with the people that they worked with against you before. The Five of Wands. Or they might have brought somebody some drama. They might have brought somebody the Five of Wands. Because somebody didn't want to let something go. An Emperor. Someone could be an Aries. Because somebody didn't want to let something go because they didn't get their wish fulfillment. So now we're tapping into possibly some other aspects of your torment and torture and all the things. We might be tapping into your exes now, and I'm not going to go into all that right now. But because I'm picking up on a whole bunch of masculine energies now that are Five of Wands ended up battling with each other because somebody didn't want to let something go. So there's someone you dated that wanted to sacrifice you that didn't get their wish fulfillment. So they kept on bothering you. And then somebody else that took action to protect you, they went up against that person and they might have had some kind of battle or some words or some conflict with each other. But this whole thing is tied to you being financially sabotaged, your relationships and your finances. And that had to do with people you dated I told you, whoever this woman is, she's getting ready to move out of this house, and her life is her love life is going to hell now, along with her. And they're stuck in a cycle. There might have been an Aries for somebody in your past, that whoever's defending you and trying to protect you, they didn't want to let something go. They might have agreed to help to sacrifice you, but this might be somebody that your family and everyone lied to about you, that became your worst enemy. Okay. All right. Holy Spirit, give me 3 cards to end this read. All right. I have a Queen of Cups reverse. Okay, so that so the person that stood on business to make sure that you got justice, they had to create okay. They're showing me this person to move something forward. They had to stay incognito and kind of wear a mask and create illusions for people to get the information they needed and to do the thing, make the moves that they needed to make to bring you your justice. So whoever the person is that helped you, they're showing me with the 7 of Cups, they literally had to stay kind of like wearing a mask with a lot of people in order to gather all the information and things that they needed in order to bring you justice. The Ace of Wands reverse and the 10 of Pentacles. So you have your 10 of Pentacles coming towards you, but somebody is not taking action. What is the Ace of Wands reverse? Someone that created an injustice for you, that did not take a risk because they were in their ego, because you were not taking action with them. So this could be an ex or someone from your past that knew about injustices that were being committed against you, that was not closed off to a hermit reverse, someone that's diabolical. This is a loner. This is someone that stays in a room doing witchcraft all day and all night by themselves, that self-loathing energy. So because whoever this person that took action to help you, whoever you are, you might have rejected them in the past. If you realize they were catfishing you, because of that, they were not closed off to this self-loathing person, to having sex with them. And that allowed that person to convince them to help them in not bringing you your justice in the beginning. Okay. They were in their ego and they were convincing this person it was too risky to come towards you to bring you justice. They were like, no, you're going to get us all in trouble. And they kept doing sexual favors. They kept doing sexual favors for this person. But eventually, whoever this person is, either gave somebody an STD or somebody got sick. Somebody fell ill. All right. And what's the final message? And we'll close out. Give me 3 cards to close this read. Really? All right. That's who the message is coming from. That's it. Whoever that person is from your past, okay, they're not perfect. That's why they might even be emotionally, I don't know, emotionally immature. But this is who the message is going to come from. Okay. Whoever this person is from your past, that's who the message is going to come from. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Y'all dropped a lot here. I don't know. Let me see. Okay, they were trying to avoid a tower because they themselves don't want to end up in jail. The 9 of Swords here, because of what they were watching and paying attention to. They didn't get the 10 of Pentacles working with these other people, but they wanted to also avoid a tower of their own coming toward you. So they've been watching you for signs. This person has been watching you and listening to you for signs to see if it was okay to come toward you or not. Because if they come toward you, they're worried that you might freak out and call the police or something like that. Okay, so this is somebody that's watching you for the right sign to know it's okay for them to come forward. Okay, so we're gonna leave it right there. Thanks for watching. I'm Quan Yin, and this is not Love of the Highest Vibration. This is I Have No Cut Cards Tarot. Thank you for watching.